All right, today the 2011 Ford Fiesta. This vehicle, class leading in so many aspects: safety, fuel economy, and options. This vehicle also sold 700,000 plus in Europe and Asia. Designed in North America, Europe and Asia together to bring a world-class car to North America, and this is the first one that Ford have really pulled together from all regions of the world. Now we'll take a look inside and out and start with that transmission and engine, which will get you 40 miles a gallon. Now, Adam is here from the Ford Motor Company. Adam, tell me a little bit about what I'm looking at.
Thank you very much, Nick. I'd love to. This is our 1.6-liter Duratec engine. It uses twin independent variable camshaft technology to produce 120 horsepower and 112 foot-pounds of torque.
That's a nice little engine for this car, but the big story about the guts of the vehicle is in the transmissions, right?
Incredibly advanced transmission. We're using the PowerShift 6-speed automatic transmission. So where traditionally you'd have to go with the manual gearbox to maximize fuel efficiency, which we do offer a manual gearbox that gives you 38 miles per gallon on the highway, 29 in the city. The automatic 6-speed actually gives you 40 miles per gallon on the highway and 30 miles per gallon in the city without having to shift.
So much better on the automatic transmission. Of course, it used to be in times of old when the manual transmission, you could control that yourself better, but now technology has advanced so much. Now on the exterior, this is where the big news is as far as what people see on the street. This is completely new from the ground up, right?
The Fiesta's been designed to appeal to a worldwide audience. It's won numerous design awards, including the Red Dot International Design Award, Car of the Year awards all over Europe and even into New Zealand. And now we've brought it in a slight variation to North America in hatchback style, which you see here that says sporty in a very distinctly European way, and the four-door sedan, which brings kinetic design language into the architecture of the vehicle to really move forward that sedan design, which is traditionally a little more standard.
Now I noticed looking up front, it's very different from any other Ford product here. We've obviously jumped the fence and gone to a different design. It has a much smaller grille up front.
It starts with a unique grille that's actually wind noise engineered to reduce engine noise in the cabin. Goes back to these elongated diagonal headlamps, which we call the Dragon's Eye headlamps. Side mirrors are actually also wind tunnel engineered to reduce noise inside the cabin, and they give you the blinker on the side as well as available blind spot detection mirrors. It's all about safety.
And something that Ford have done as standard now in a lot of their vehicles, the capless fueling.
Capless fueling, and this Fiesta is the only vehicle in its class where you'll find that convenience.
The big story on the interior of the car, Adam, is packed with technology.
Packed with technology. There's no way I could remember everything in this vehicle, but a few of the key things are, the whole interior is designed to mimic the fit and familiarity of your mobile phone. Everything from the keypad to the controls on the steering wheel. Sync is an option, just like everybody's gotten used to on the higher-end Ford vehicles. We're making sync available to everyone. You've got cruise control as an option. 7 airbags are standard on the interior. We talked about safety, and that's a big part of it, including a driver's side knee airbag. You can't find in anything else in the segment.
And now let's talk about some of that sync technology. This vehicle you can actually get directions for, even though it doesn't have the screen navigation system, it does have a form of navigation, right?
The vehicle will, by voice, direct you where to go. You can send a map directly from Google Maps to your car now using sync, and it will direct you to your destination.
This vehicle includes things like boron in the A and B pillars to make sure they could be thinner and therefore keep the strength. It also includes things like Sirius radio. It includes speakers in the door, and I love the keypad on the inside, which enables you to dial up phone numbers and also tune the radio. There's so much more in this car than you get anywhere else in the competition. Let's take a look at some ways to buy. Well, let's talk about class leading. If you're going to buy a car in this segment, you absolutely have to test drive the 2011 Ford Fiesta. Why? Class leading in safety, class leading in fuel economy. Don't forget that this can get over 40 miles a gallon, and also class leading in technology. There are so many extras on this vehicle that you'll get as standard or as options. You'll find yourself driving a car which has the same sort of thing as a luxury car as far as those options are concerned if you want to pack it out. That includes keyless entry and all the other things, right down to some Ford exclusives like the capless fueling. Take a look at the 2011 Ford Fiesta when you buy in this class. Let's take a look at the MSRP.
The 2011 Ford Fiesta SES has a 1.6-litre 16-valve Duratec engine, a 6-speed automatic transmission, and its base price $17,120. In studio as tested, we had our version at $19,658. The EPA rates this vehicle as 29 miles a gallon in the city and 40 miles a gallon on the highway.